At 36 years old, I'm lying in a hospital bed, such a severe flare-up of ulcerative colitis that my digestive system has stopped working. While I'm lying in that hospital bed during that week, I'm thinking about how fortunate I am that I know what food I need to eat to keep my body healthy, and I had the access to it. And I'm thinking also about all those folks who either don't have the knowledge, or if they have the knowledge, they do not have the access.
We have a food system that's really reaching a crisis point. Whether we look at symptoms of this broken system that are chemical runoff in our waterways, spiraling rates of obesity, the number of food deserts where people cannot access healthy, fresh food, or concentration that puts 80% of all of our meat packing into the hands of 4 companies. But Fair Food, Growing a Healthy and Sustainable Food System for All, is not a book primarily about the problems of our broken food system. It is a book primarily about the solutions. It lays out a vision for what a future food system could look like. So it's healthy for our families and kids, healthy for our environment, and healthy for our communities.
This book in particular excites me because I've always felt like so much of what comes out are really focused on the problems without really focusing on how any of us can solve those problems.
If we're going to fix this food system, we have to go beyond growing gardens. We have to make the transition from conscious consumers to engaged citizens. We have to take the next step, and that's why I wrote this book.
Oran has been a passionate, committed friend of the food justice movement since before I entered it, and so to see some retrospective but also some visionary work.
And I find it really inspirational to hear about his own journey, coming from the farming to going to the university to be a researcher, and then finally working with the foundation and nonprofits, and just how he's seen the movement change and pick up.
We are really right now in an historical moment. We're at a moment where the rising tide of obesity and diet-related illness is being matched by an upswell of awareness, of resources, and of action on this issue. We'll never know which innovation or which model is the one that brings us to a tipping point for change in our food system, but it will happen. It will happen sooner or later. I wrote Fair Food so it could happen sooner and not later, because, my friends, the time is now.
I think when people read this book, they're going to start to realize, oh, there's a role that I could play.
Especially if we're looking for policy solutions, like there'd probably be a go-to reference. This is basically filling a hole that I was already looking for, so it's right on.
Here's a whole variety of ideas and models and solutions that can give us all inspiration.